Hello! My name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Monday, June 23rd, 2025. It's been a while since the last episode. I haven't been at home or haven't had the time to record an episode of the coffee break. But yeah, here we are again. We are now in Minecraft version 1.21.6. I don't know what has changed. Maybe we will figure it out at some point. But for now, I like to get ready for the next trip to the village so that I can trade with my librarians and capture the one librarian that has escaped. But first, I need to feed the cat. I think it's time for a cord. Cat, I hope you are happy about a cord. I think I will put the tulip here for now. Really feel like Wait, no. I think I stored some tulips somewhere else already. Quite sure I had a full stack of the white ones. So I think I will store them in the warehouse then. Cat, I brought you a cord. You look interested? There you go. And you start to perfect. Cat is happy. I can step outside. I think I will do a quick harvesting run. Grab all the sugar canes that have been grown before grabbing everything to head over to the village. That's cool. Let's see. Are we safe? Yes, we are. Wait, that's new. That's new that the lead doesn't break when removing it from the fence post. Also looks a little bit more hazy. I'm quite sure if this is something introduced with the new version or if something else has changed. As I said, absolutely no idea what the developers have done. I hope they did something good. This Monday has a windy, a little bit cloudy, but still very warm afternoon. It's kinda hot summer weather for quite some time by now. Generally, I'm more than okay this year with it. However, today I wasn't so okay with it. It's the day after the first of 3 night shifts. As I got home this morning and went to bed, it was way too warm. I fell a little bit asleep, but it was a very, very weak sleep. I quickly woke up again, so eventually I had to move to my couch. Yeah, okay, that's new. That's definitely new. I had to move to my couch, sleep there. In comparison to all the other nights, it didn't cool down as much during this night than during the other nights, which was a little bit sad and problematic. So yeah, it's now night shift time. Tonight and tomorrow I have to do another 2 night shifts. And yeah, that's fun, or not. Rather not. Especially not in those high temperatures. I am in the middle of telling you about the trip to Japan. The next day After we trained in the evening, in the night, the pull-up bar, we had a relaxed morning. I had more of a relaxed morning, my partner was working. But then, early afternoon, we wanted to do lots of things. We wanted to do really lots of things. Our main goal was to go to Asakusa, see the Senzo-ji shrine, the Asakusa temple, and also get to the Skytree, get to the top of the Skytree, or to the highest platform you can get to. So there were lots of goals, lots of things we wanted to do. In addition to that, my partner's into acrobatics and aerial stuff, circus stuff. Since there's not so much around in Japan, they went for the idea of doing some pole classes. I thought, okay, I joined them. I like to give this a try. I like to see how this feels. Was interesting. I had absolutely no. I mean, it wasn't super bad, and they said I did kind of well for us, especially doing it the very first time, since there were also lots of other folks that were doing this kind of stuff for multiple years. I'm just, yep, it's my first day. I have absolutely no clue what this is all about. But yeah, most of the things, most of the more basic things, I have absolutely no idea how to do this. It either was like I gripped that pole too hard, so I wasn't sliding at all, but I was supposed to slide, or I couldn't get a good firm grip on it, and then I was sliding, although I was not supposed to slide. I got tips from my partner like, hey, you need to bend over more and then squeeze it in between your legs or whatever. But as much as I squeezed, nothing happened besides pain. But yeah, it was fun. Then the end, the last thing they wanted to do was some kind of invert situation where you're hanging upside down. Okay, I got some tulips, but I'm really, I wonder where are all my tulips? This is really all the tulips from Spring Wonderland. Did we lose some? Okay, how do I do this? I need a lead. I mean, I can bring the lead from my horse to. Wait, before I do this, I should get. I need the fences. I have some dirt. I don't need the shears. Oh, I need to bring the. The emeralds. I need to bring books. Okay, I don't need shears. I can stay here. I get the lead. I have emeralds, and I need one more slot for books. So the stick has to stay here. Get the emeralds and the books. I hope I do have some books left in storage. But yeah, doing an invert, which is apparently more of an advanced skill. This worked well, because I apparently have the strengths. I don't have the technique, but I do have the strengths, which helped in that way. But yeah, what was interesting, it was very interesting doing the first pole class in my life and just figuring things out or feeling things and bruising myself a lot. Oh man, I really had some quite big and significant bruises on my hips and my upper thigh, I guess. I think it was hip and upper thigh or so where I had kind of big bruises afterwards. Oh man, but it was fun. What was really fun. So oh, it's already about sunset. Why is it already about sunset? That's not cool. Wanted to... Maybe I can start to move out a bit. Yeah, then let's secure the horse. Yeah, so we did this. We had tickets booked for the Skytree for 4:30, but the pool class started a little bit later, and the teacher, the instructor, was also wanted to make up for it, so it took a little bit longer. And then, since he knew that, well, we are a couple, he wanted to also teach us, or try to teach us some partner move on a pole, which was kind of cool to try out. So basically, we were running out of time and we had to rush to get to the Skytree. The Skytree was the tallest building in the world for quite some time, until the Burj Khalifa happened. Now it's not the tallest building anymore, but yeah, it's still super impressive. You can go to 2 different platforms. You can get to the first platform from there if you want to, if you got the advanced ticket. You can get to a platform that brings you up to 452 meters high, which really results in a great view. So first we explored the first platform, walked around there, checked out what's going on. There's also some viewing window, so which allows you to look straight down, which is kind of cool. Just stand some glass panes, and underneath you is nothing but free air until you hit the ground, that is. But yeah, that's cool. That was nice. And then we continued on. We were also thinking about, hey, we are getting there in the late afternoon. Sunset is around 6:30, 6:40 or something like that. So we were planning to stay up there until it's really nighttime, and that is what we did. So first we did a trip around the highest platform, got to the highest point of 452 meters. What was super impressive, and it's so crazy. Tokyo stretches so far. I mean, you look out and you basically see nothing else but city. So that's crazy how big and huge that city is. We then descended a little bit from the highest spot, because of course it was kind of a busy area, to wait for sunset and for nighttime to happen. It was super cool to see how slowly it got darker and darker, and how slowly lights started to appear, and how Tokyo started to glow. This was really a nice time, and it was nice to spend so much time up there, and just taking everything in, and not just, okay, we're getting up there, we are walking around, and then we are moving on to the next destination. So this was really a thing I enjoyed so much about this trip to Japan, that I simply had the time, well, the patience to really explore and take in everything without rushing from point to point. That was nice. That was very nice. On the way to the Skytree, we wanted to do a quick stop at the Asakusa Temple. We got a little bit closer to it, but it was so full of tourists, so we were thinking like, okay, once we are done with the Skytree, we can still go there. And yeah, that's what we did. First, we did a quick stop at a restaurant, at a chain restaurant. Ate some basically fast food Japanese curry, which was super delicious. I really enjoyed this. Also, they allowed you to really customize your order. Like, how much rice do you like to have? How many grams of rice do you like to have? How big of a bowl should it be? What kind of hotness level do you like? I think they offered 12, 15 hotness levels. So yeah, we went spice-wise for, I think, a level 4, which felt already kind of spicy. I'm not quite sure what happens if you hit level, the highest top tier level, I think it will just burn you, or the dish is on fire when it arrives, something like that. But yeah, that was cool. Then we, after having dinner, went on to the Asakusa temple, which was super nice. We came to the realization, especially on that day, you can see so many tourist attractions even at night. Then they look even more beautiful because they're illuminated and there are less tourists, which is really cool. Which is then nice because you have space and time and can really move around and take in the scenery and take in the atmosphere. So we were kind of happy to walk around there. They had a beautiful koi fish, which was also cool. See them swim through the garden park, like area right next to the temple. Very serene, very beautiful. So yeah, can fully recommend going there. Can fully recommend getting on the Tokyo Skytree, taking a look around, waiting for nighttime, and also going to the Asakusa temple. That's also a beautiful place, very beautiful place. Afterwards, as we wanted to go home, we also went into one of those super crazy sell everything stores. We went into one of those donkey stores. In this case, it was a mega donkey. And mega, indeed, I mean, not only that they basically sell everything, but they also advertise everything at a kind of noisy level. At least that store did it. Not only that they played one audio track of well, the main theme or whatever. They either even had some additional audible stuff running for several products, and sometimes the audio sources overlapped. So at some places I had like 3 audio sources in my ears. It was just like loud noises, and that was crazy. Oh, very crazy. But yeah, it was very cool. It was nice to walk there. It was a little bit overstimulating, but not too much. It was also a little bit overwhelming, but also not too much. It was somewhat at a tolerable level. We also went to other donkeys later on, which I felt were better because there they either had the volume reduced a little bit of the music and the sound effects and so on, or they just had one track running. Both things made it so much better than having 3 audio sources at once. Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, they were cool. Oh, cool, but also a little bit loud. And yeah, eventually we got home and had another exciting day in Tokyo done. Oh, so cool. Skytree is really one of the coolest sites. Well, I'm not quite sure if it's one of the coolest sites, but it's very amazing because you get so far high up, you can really get a grasp for the dimensions of Tokyo. You get a nice overview. You can see Tokyo at night when you arrive at the right time. So this was amazing. That was really great. Also, it was so cool to see the Skytree later on in the night being illuminated. So this looks really cool. It really looked futuristic. So kind of happy with that. The next day we had a little bit of a more relaxed day planned. We went to the Edo Open Air Museum. This was super cool. Like every open air museum, they have lots of houses, lots of places you can walk around, see all those cool buildings of various periods, get an understanding how people lived back in the days. And yeah, overall just have a nice walk through a park or so. So that was great. It was really nice to see some of smaller temples, to get into some houses of different periods. to... I think it was the very first time that I went into a house with tatami mats. That was also cool. It's really a nice feeling on your foot. And this is also a great thing that it's tradition to put off your shoes. And this also was the case for those open air museums. So they had at the entrance an area where please put off your shoes here. And this resulted in everything looking super clean and super nice, and people just respected it. So I really enjoyed this. And it also felt good to just put off shoes and just walk around there on your socks. So that's a cool thing. And yeah, so they had houses from the early Edo period to the late Edo period and even to the modern times. What was really cool to walk there around and just see how shops look like, how bars look like, how they lived, and just have a relaxed time. I feel like I'm somewhat off course. Really, like I focus too much on my storytelling that I'm somewhere where I'm not supposed to be, or that I completely missed where I want to go. But I hope we will hit the desert at some point and can then navigate from there. Or that I can spot some spots with flowers or something. Or some other spots of significance I can recognize. I don't know, do I need to be a little bit more over in that direction? Probably. It's getting nighttime already. What's happening with the time? And yep, so basically this day was more of a relaxed day after the pack day the day before. Felt really good. In the end, it started to rain, so we did everything right by being outside for the time before the rain. Then the rain hits us, and yeah, but then the museum closes. It's also interesting how the museum, I mean the staff then started to cycle around on bikes and basically thanked everyone, and by thanking everyone they meant, okay, now it's time for you to leave. Thank you that you've been here. So that was cool. That was very cool. And I'm a little bit concerned where I am. I'm really concerned where I am, if I'm still on the way to my desert, or if I completely walk past it. Hope not. I really hope not. I have absolutely no idea where I am, and also it's dark, so basically soon angry guys will appear. I need a safe spot. Maybe, and a high spot ideally, to get an idea where I am. Okay, there's some open plains area. Do I recognize something? Is it maybe the plains where my tulips grow? Maybe it's the plains where my tulips grow. Let's see, can I get really high up? No, I can't. Why are you up here now? That's bad. Go, ow! Go away. Okay, I think maybe I need to get a little bit more over there. This could be the area where somewhere my tulips grow. I can't see my torches, but maybe I'm a little bit too far from that direction. So I think I should head that way next time. Travel batch. All right. Is there anything else that happened on that shop day? Not really. After the shop day, we went home again and had a relaxed evening. Also, we wanted to get ready for the next day, because the next day we did a hike. This hike was cool. It was also exhausting. But yeah, I will tell you more about the first hike I did in Japan next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you join me next time when we also hopefully find the desert again. I think I will head a little bit more that way next time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!